Hi YouTube, this is JJ714 coming at you. I am doing this video today. This is sort of like my, I guess, talk about natural hair or the processes for natural hair. I am actually documenting my journey, and this is my journal that I have been writing in. I believe I mentioned 2 Fridays ago, which was November the 12th, and as you can see, Friday, November the 12th, I started documenting I'm doing a hair challenge where I am basically doing protective styles and, just really doing my best to take very good care of my hair. And my challenge is going for me, and hopefully, if anybody else is going to join in, will it started on the 12th, and I'm planning to end it on January I believe it's the 15th, which is I believe that's going to be on a Saturday, I think. But basically, I'm doing, and the purpose of me doing this challenge and also documenting is really sort of twofold. One, I want to be able, I'm a sort of step-by-step type person. Perhaps that's because of my military background. When I was in the Air Force, I was always told it's better to document. If you put it in black and white, it can't be disputed. But also, I also believe that things are done in processes or steps. So the goal is to say a year from now, if there's a new person that did their big chop and they're interested in hair growth, I would like to be able to share whatever knowledge that I have and just from experience. The other goal is I'm also doing my daughter's hair. She's transitioning. She's 9 years old, and she has a perm. It's almost gone, but she has it is like toward the end, like maybe an inch, inch and a half toward the end of her hair. So my goal is she's 9 now, and I plan to be able to take care of her hair until she's like, 16, 17 years old or 18. And at that point, I intend to, type up a book and basically give that to her to explain to her how I've taken care of her hair, since 9 years old. And that way, if she decides that she wants to stay natural, she will have a guide or something that will instruct her. Um, but I guess one of my things is I'm a learner. I just enjoy. I'm like a sponge. I enjoy learning new things and learning what other people are doing. So, of course, like many of you, I go on to YouTube and I look at other channels, people that have had successes and are still being very successful, such as KimmyTube and African Export. And there are so many other great people out there. Some of them, they may even be somewhere in between. Maybe they're not like Kimmy Tube or Tara 916, I believe, but they're doing their thing with their natural hair, and you can see the growth and the process from their videos. So there's a young lady, and I'm not going to call her name. I am a subscriber to her channel, and I noticed between the months of, I would say definitely June to now, her hair has grown tremendously. And so I just was happening to be visiting her channel again yesterday. Um, and I left a comment on her page or video, one of her latest videos, and asked her, if she wouldn't mind. Could she, explain, do a video or do a series of videos explaining step by step, the process that she does as far as what's her method, what she does as far as, washing her hair, conditioning her hair. I know that she says that she has been doing protective styles and that she also uses her shea butter mixture and so forth. Um, and I do shea butter, and I also do protective styles, and I have gotten pretty good growth in my hair. But also, I know that I've had braids in my hair for almost about 3 months total. I've actually had it done twice. So I was just curious as far as more her, you know, day-to-day methods or routines as far as washing, how many times she washes her hair a week, and what products that she uses and so forth. And but lo and behold, and I didn't expect to hear from her soon because she is very busy and so forth. But I know that she will respond in kind because she's responded to me before. And lo and behold, I woke up this morning and looked on my BlackBerry, and someone else had responded to the question. And I guess it just sort of took me back because their response was, well, if you look at her videos, she explained about how she washes her hair and she used Apogee, treatments and so forth. And my thought was, okay, I was asking this person who I was looking at their channel. And it's nice when other people try to help you, especially if it's something that maybe, they're answering what I'm asking, but they didn't answer what I was asking. And that, sort of rubbed me a little bit. But then again, like my husband always says, baby, you got to remember, this is YouTube. And so anyway, I initially I was going to respond to that. But then I said sometimes the best response is no response. And so I'm not going to respond to her comment. But, my question was I really wanted to know from the young lady, what has she been doing from April or June of this year until now to get the significant hair growth that she has gotten, other than her protective styles and her using her whipped shea butter mixture. And so with that, I'll just sort of leave it alone. But it was just sort of interesting. And I guess, with me, I know everything is trial and error. Some things that work for one person won't necessarily work for me, but then there's some things that work for one person that works for another person that works for another person, and after a while it's working for a lot of people. Well, guess what? It might work for you. So, I'm still, like I said, in the learning phase, and I'm documenting. So my goal is to be able to determine what works and what does not. And I'll give you an example. I'm also doing a weight loss. I'm going through weight loss. So I started working out at the gym more. And actually, I'm trying to work out at least 5 days a week. I go to the gym at least 3 days a week, sometimes four. And then the other days I work out at home. Well, I'm a sweater. I'm not a perspirer. I sweat. And when I sweat in my head. So those days, like for instance, Mondays and Wednesdays, I normally come home and I do what I call a co-wash or a poo wash, which is simply use conditioner, and I wash my hair, and then I, put it up in a protective style, two strand twist, plaits, or whatever. And if I go out, I wear a wig. Um, but my thing is, once I start, really working out, which I have started doing, because really now I'm almost washing my hair Monday through Friday because of the fact that I sweat and I sweat in my head. Well, was always taught growing up and even as a young adult that, with black hair, you cannot wash black hair every day. My husband tend to differ. He says I don't have black hair. Well, that's another story. But my thing is I want to make sure that I'm not overwashing my hair. Now, when I say wash, I mean including the co-washes, because for some people, they say, well, you may be, if some people may be protein sensitive. I don't think that I am, because I use protein shampoos at least maybe once every week, or sometimes maybe twice every week. And so far, my hair seems like it flourishes with that. But then again, I want to know, is 5 days a week too many days a week? Or because I sweat, do I need to wash my hair instead of do the poo washes? So my thing is that um, that's why I ask questions, and I think that there's no such thing as a stupid question. But to each his own. That's just me. But basically, I'm gonna, sort of like cut it for now. But that's sort of where I'm at, and I do, like I said, want to learn as much as possible about this journey, not just for myself and for my daughter, but for other new people that may be coming along. And that's why I do try to be very specific myself, because I never want to intentionally or unintentionally mislead a person. And sometimes, people will feel like, maybe they're working on a product or whatever, so they don't want anybody to know their routines or whatever. That's fine. But, with me, because I'm on YouTube, and there are so many people, and I know with this young lady, she is such a blessing, as well as a lot of others who, take the time out and demonstrate how she does her hair and so forth. But there's sometimes when a person does videos, like they do their washing routines, it could be like a 6 month or a year old video. And my thing is, okay, is the person still doing their hair, washing their hair the same way that they were washing their hair a year ago? And for some people, yes, they do, but then other people, they change up. And so that's why, I just like to, ask questions. So I'm gonna just stop, and if you have any comments, or if you have any great feedback, if you had significant hair growth and you would like to share that, I would love to have any comments or receive any comments from anybody. And also, I just want to again say, have a happy Thanksgiving. Enjoy your Thanksgiving. Enjoy your family. And if you are one of those people that like to go shopping the day after Thanksgiving, what they call Black Friday, I'm telling you, put on a lot of patience. Pray up before you pay up. And don't be out there strapping with nobody and get put on the CNN news because you was fighting with somebody trying to get that last item. But really, guys, I love you so very much, and I will be watching. So if you do videos, will be definitely watching over the Thanksgiving holidays. Love you so very much. Be blessed, and I'll talk to you later. Bye. Love you guys.